let's wish Arnaldo Mesa all the very best. He might just need it here against Arnaldo Mesa. Mesa, in fact, got to the quarter-finals of the World Championships last year. But 1991, he was a bronze medalist in the World Championships in Sydney. 8 stone 7 pounds. Round 1. So this Cuban in the blue. Southpaw, as you can see, and look at instantly, Jim, the different approach to this sport. The Cuban nice and cool, moving smoothly.
Well, I think Raheem has got to be a bit intimidated, Steve, when you're facing the Cuban.
Yes, we've already lost one American to the Cubans, and that was an absolutely fantastic fight. The hard push to beat that, I think. And that was a little micro, of course, of Cuba.
Cuban's giving away an awful lot of body, but he's got fast hands, and Raheem is going to have trouble getting close, I think.
And of course, they can do no wrong here in this hall. These Americans, and as you said before, Jim, the Americans are not taking too kindly to the Cubans, but that rivalry just makes this competition that much more intense, doesn't it?
It makes it more intense, but I still think, in the name of sportsmanship, I think the Cubans ought to be cheered. I don't like that when they're just arbitrarily booed simply because they're Cubans. That's not right.
And this Cuban, 28 years of age, one of quite a few shop-worn Cubans I think we've got here this year in the Olympic Games, and which is why, you know, when we were checking out the possibilities in this competition, you know, we haven't always gone for the Cubans to win gold.
No.
You know, some are right to be taken, aren't they?
I agree with that, Steve.
I think never write them off.
I think Cuba is living on its past glories.
Well, that's interesting. Raheem there getting through with the right hand, but very clumsily. Oh,
whoa,
good shot.
Good shot. Oh, right on it.
Lovely long.
Oh, this kid's in trouble.
He's a wobbler. And, well, Zahir Raheem takes a long left cross from this Cuban Mesa. And, well, if Mesa does win this one, he will face the Frenchman, Bueta, in the next round. Once again, that left hand lands. Well, we're looking at the verge here.
Mesa's got heavy hands, Steve.
Yeah, and the standing count now, the mandatory standing count against Raheem. He's going to continue. Oh, it's all over. It's finished. So a first round win. I think that was premature.
That was premature.
Well, I hope we're not going to get a 60-minute sit
down. Look at the kid. He's prostrate with grief.
He's terribly upset.
He shouldn't have stopped it, Steve.
I agree with you, Jim. He got through the round. There was only 45 seconds to survive, and that's a terrible shame, I think, for Raheem. But, you know, no doubt about the man who's going to win the fight, but we don't like the way he did it.
This kid, Steve, survived the terrible streets of Philadelphia. 9 years old, he had to carry a gun to school, and he deserved more than this, Steve. The ref could have watched it closely, obviously, but I think it was premature.
So Arnaldo Mesa then goes, well, that's terribly unsporting of this American.
It certainly is.
He won't even shake hands, so we don't care about him anymore, Jim. That was bad behaviour.
2 minutes, 15 seconds in round number 1.
Well, there's the American lead.